Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jets Central here on Jets TV. As usual, guys, it's Go Jets, Go Jets, but this is unbiased sports talk. Um, as always, guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, and like the videos, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and like the videos. I'm traveling, so I don't have any Jets gear on right now, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and get into my Week 14 picks. We can start Thursday night game, Cleveland at Pittsburgh. I'm taking Pittsburgh in this game. Just don't think that Cleveland has enough offensively or defensively. DeQuell Jackson is a linebacker for Cleveland, I believe. I like him. I think he's a very good defensive player, but I just don't think at the end of the day he's going to have a big enough impact on his game to stop Pittsburgh from just taking this game away and doing what they need to do. I think Cleveland keeps it close, but I think that Pittsburgh may win by a touchdown, maybe 2 touchdowns. So I'm taking Pittsburgh. Kansas City at the New York Jets. I'm taking the New York Jets. I think that Kansas City has, some defensive players that I think are going to give the Jets problems. Tamba Hali is one of them, who's a standout one, actually. He plays defensive end. His hands never stop. He's always chasing after the ball, even when it's not going to his side. Even when the play is not stretched shorter side, he's definitely going to be able to make plays in this game because the Jets' tackles are so bad. I think they're actually going to probably match the Brigashaw Ferguson up with him and just see what they can do. But if he switches sides and gets on Ron Turner, it's going to be a long day for Mark Sanchez. And that's what I'm scared of as far as offensively for the Jets is, can Mark Sanchez keep Tamba Hali from making some huge impact in this game and stopping our offense? Because if he gets around and starts putting Mark on his back and strip sacks and forcing Mark to make really bad throws, throwing the ball really early in his progression. This could be a very long day for the Jets offensively. So, but I'm still taking the Jets because I think we're going to be able to run the ball hard. We'll keep Tamba Hali at bay and be able to make some plays because I think offensively the Kansas City Chiefs don't have anything to offer. So I'm taking the Jets again. Tampa Bay at Jacksonville. I'm taking Tampa Bay, but I'm taking Tampa Bay with a side eye because I'm really wondering about Tampa Bay. They're very, very disappointing this year. I had them going to the NFC South. I had them actually winning the South and going into the playoffs, and they just looked horrible. But you know what? I'm taking Tampa Bay in this game because I think Aqib Talib is going to make a big impact. He's a cornerback that plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because Blaine Gabbert, the quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, is horrible. He's disgusting. And if he throws some ducks his way, the same way he was throwing ducks to San Diego's defense last week, Aqib Talib is a shutdown corner. He's going to be able to take that and put 6 on the board. So I've got to go with Tampa Bay. I'm questioning their offense. Is LeGarrette Blount going to be able to run the ball? I'm wondering if Josh Freeman's going to be able to come back and be an efficient quarterback after being out last week. But I've got to take Tampa Bay because I don't think the Jacksonville offers anything offensively or defensively. They just fired their head coach. I mean, things are just going awry there. They sold the team. I mean, it's just so much going on in Jacksonville. I've got to take Tampa Bay. New England and Washington. I'm taking New England. The wheels are falling off in Washington. Rex Grossman's trash. He's disgusting as well. The way he's playing the quarterback position, I just hold my nose because he stinks. I think New England may struggle defensively in that secondary because it's so bad. They may get confused from time to time throughout this game, but I don't think the Washington's really that creative offensively to super confuse New England's secondary. Washington's trash offensively. And I think that Tom Brady's just going to, be Tom Brady, come out and take the game away. So I'm taking New England. Atlanta at Carolina. I'm taking Atlanta. Julio Jones and Tony Gonzalez and White and Michael Turner is just definitely going to have an impact on this game. I think Michael Turner more than anything because Carolina's run defense is trash. They're really bad defensively. And I think that if Atlanta comes out, runs the ball tough, and they're able to pass action, get outside, oh man, it's going to be a long day for Carolina. Cam Newton, I think, is going to get zeroed in by Atlanta's defense. They have pass rushers. He's not just going to be able to run around freely like he has in the past. I think he's going to make some plays, but I think a lot of the things he's going to end up doing, he's going to make plays, but he's going to throw interceptions as well, and that's what's really going to hurt him in this game. So I'm taking Atlanta. Indy at Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore. Indy's just not equipped at all. They've pretty much packed it in for the season. They're still on the offer. They haven't won one game. They're pretty much going to have the number 1 draft pick this year. So go Andrew Luck. Hello, Colts. Philadelphia at Miami. I'm taking Miami. I think Philly's just pretty much disintegrated as a team. My questions for Miami is: are you guys going to be able to run the ball? Because everyone else has against Philadelphia. Um, Deshaun Jackson is playing like he doesn't care. Michael Vick's coming back, off some broken ribs. You can't tell me he's all the way healed up. Miami's front seven is outstanding. They're just going to get after Michael Vick, and I don't think he's going to have too much of an answer. I don't think they're really going to have much of an answer for Brandon Marshall either, offensively, when Miami gets rolling. And I think, again, if they start running the ball, if Reggie Bush has a 100-plus yard game, Miami's, definitely has a great chance to win this game, so I'm taking Miami. Minnesota and Detroit, I'm taking Detroit. And the only reason I'm taking Detroit is because Minnesota is they're so minuscule offensive. They don't have too much. Adrian Peterson has gone down. Toby Gerhardt, the run game pretty much is, it's slim to none. Slim pickings around there. Detroit's front seven is outstanding. Even though Niamh Su's gone, they got a rookie in there they just drafted. He's playing, great. He played great last game. But my question for Detroit is, are you guys going to have another 11 penalty, 107 yard, or, give away 107 yards in penalty yards this game? Are you guys going to be able to keep your composure? You're a young team, but I don't want to hear any more about not, being able to keep your composure. If Detroit keeps their composure and they don't get stupid penalties, I could see them really putting it on Minnesota, because Minnesota's secondary is trash. And what does Detroit do better than anything else? Throw the ball. Calvin Johnson can have a huge day against this poor secondary in Minnesota. So I'm taking Detroit. New Orleans to Tennessee, I'm taking New Orleans. I think New Orleans is just going to put up way more points. That's just the end of it. Like I think the Tennessee is a decent team this year. They've done some things that are going to make them efficient. I think if they run the ball with Chris Johnson, it's going to be, it could be, a decent game. But I think the Drew Brees and that New Orleans offense is just, oh my God, they're putting up so many points. It's crazy. I've got to go with New Orleans. Houston at Cincinnati. I'm taking Cincinnati in this game. Houston is just so hurt. Even though Yates is, he looked decent, and things, things are rolling in Houston. They're without Andre Johnson once again. Arian Foster, he's going to have to run the ball really heavy. This Cincinnati defense is nothing to laugh at. They're not jokes. They're not playing around. And I think they're going to bang Arian Foster up really bad. And I think they're just going to put it on Houston defensively to where Houston's just going to get stopped. My question is, Cincinnati's offense, is Andy Dalton and A.J. Green going to continue to connect? Are they going to be able to run the ball? Houston's defense is very good as well. This could be a very, very close game, but I've got to take Cincinnati because Cincinnati just is less banged up. I have a lot of questions for Houston, especially at that quarterback position. Yates looked efficient last game, but that's one game. He's a third-string quarterback. There's a reason why he's a third-string quarterback. So I've got to take Cincinnati. Chicago at Denver. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am taking the Denver Broncos. And the only reason I'm taking the Denver Broncos is because Caleb Haney is playing in Chicago. I mean, he's just bad. He looked really bad last game. Denver's defense is rolling. They're putting people away. They also lost Matt Forte last game, so I've got to go with Denver. I question Denver's offense, but I figure Chicago's defense is going to be on the field so much during this game, they're just going to wear down. So I'm taking Denver. I know. But I'm taking Denver anyway. San Francisco at Arizona. I'm taking San Francisco. I don't think this is going to be a blowout by San Francisco. But because they're both NFC West rivals. But I think the San Francisco is just playing head and shoulders above anybody in NFC West. Head and shoulders above a lot of teams in the NFC as a whole. So I'm just taking San Francisco. They're going to be able to run the ball. Arizona's run defense is trash. Can they shut down Larry Fitzgerald? Can they slow down Arizona's offense? That's the only questions that I have, but I know they can. San Francisco's defense is playing lights out, so I just got to take San Francisco. Buffalo at San Diego. I'm taking San Diego. This is a cross-country trip for Buffalo. The wheels are falling off. They're playing like trash out there. Now you're telling me they got to go from New York all the way to the West Coast. San Diego, we all know they don't start playing until December. This is their December run. I think Phillip Rivers is going to put something together along with Malcolm Floyd and all those other receivers and just the offensive pieces that they got back. A lot of guys just came off an injury. And let me tell you, I think they're gonna beat Buffalo handily. So I'm taking San Diego. Oakland and Green Bay. You know what? This game, I think, is going to be a lot closer than people think. I can see Oakland winning this game. I really can. I think if Darren McFadden comes in there and runs the ball against that bad Green Bay defense, from time to time, Michael Bush as well. If they're able to run the ball and do things and be effective, and I'm talking about run the ball hard, this game could be very, very close. But I cannot take Oakland because my problem with Oakland is, the penalties. Are you guys going to come out and get stupid penalties? This game is in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is playing, just ridiculous football. I don't think they'll be able to slow down Green Bay's offense. My question for Oakland is, can you guys keep pace with them? And I just don't think that they can. I think Oakland's answer for Aaron Rodgers is they're just going to run the ball and slow him down. But I don't think that's going to work too much because I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to score so fast on this secondary of Oakland that honestly is not that good. They're decent, but they're really not that good. So I just got to take Green Bay. I've got to. Although I can see this game being close, I have got to take Green Bay. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's in Green Bay. It's Lambeau. It's cold. I can't not take Green Bay. But again, Oakland fans, this game could be very close. Don't commit any stupid penalties. Giants at Dallas. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. Osi Umenyiora is not going to be playing for the second. He's missing his second game. I just think that Dallas, after that, just colossal, letdown against Arizona, is going to be able to come in here and just take care of business and get it done. The Giants are going to pose a very big challenge. Eli Manning and the Giants are not going to go down. I think you have to slow down Brandon Jacobs as well as Bradshaw. You have to, tunnel Eli and make him, rush his throws. And I think that Dallas has the capability to do that. I think that DeMarcus Ware is definitely going to be able to do things like, or be able to, rush Eli into making decisions. And I think Dallas' secondary is going to be able to pounce on those. So I'm taking Dallas, but I'm taking Dallas thinking, hey, are you guys going to be able to manage the clock? Are you guys going to, fold down the stretch if you guys get into a, if it's a tough situation? But I've got to take Dallas. I've just got to. St. Louis at Seattle. I'm taking Seattle. I don't think the St. Louis is very equipped at all. I don't think they have too much. I think Seattle's going to give the ball to Marshawn Lynch, and Marshawn Lynch is going to eat it up. So that's my Week 14 picks, guys. Again, comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys, what do you guys have to say about it? What do you guys have to say about your team? So let me know, guys. Peace.